Mm.
And as I went to turn, my pale counterpart says to me, "You social working, inmate loving nigger, what are you talking to that mutt for?"
And this is on Rikers.
Yeah, it's not upstate.
How comfortable was
And
that person?
my first inclination was to go and cause him never to be able to speak again.
Mm.
But I realized that that wasn't the wisest thing to do. Climate was wrong. The witnesses were wrong. I'm being painfully honest.
Critically
But
thinking.
but my mind was, this is what you deserve.
Yeah. How dare you?
But then the wisdom kicked in and I said, you know what? I wasn't going to come see you.
Mm.
But then I realized that whatever this inmate had to say was more important than you.
Mm.
And I turned to the inmate to ask him, what do you need?
Mm.
And he handed me the keys that he had dropped inside.
Wow.
Now, the dynamics of that moment, I don't know if you could imagine. I had in that one pen 50 or 60 individuals.
Mm.
But I had 18 cells in the area, and we had over 500 inmates in there.
Mm.
And he had the keys to open all 18 cells.
Mm. Divine intervention.
Now, if I weren't there, I think he would have gotten those keys back a whole nother direction.
Absolutely.
If I had not answered, I would have been part of it. I would have been complicit.
Mm.
And for me, that was one of the most empowering moments
Mm.
of my career.
Mm.
Because I went to the board of directors
Mm.
in that arena right there and I said,
Mm-hmm.
you know, while you were calling my names, I just couldn't help but think, if I weren't here.
Mm.
But first, let me ask you a question. Where's your keys? Because I knew who they belonged to
Mm.
because we had assignments.
Right.
I said, yeah.
Mm.
This social worker,
Mm.
inmate lover.
Mm-hmm.
We're not finished with that other word yet, but we'll get to
Mm-hmm.
it. If I weren't here, you would be getting these back a whole nother direction.
Mm. Possibly impaled by them.
Oh, most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
They told me the only reason it didn't go down is because you was in here.
Mm. So you saved his life.
They had rules. And the problem was, we were the response team.
Mm.
So by the time they would have figured out that the response team wasn't responding, it would have been impacted or compacted gravely.
Mm.
Think about it.
Absolutely.
We're the response team.
Mm-hmm.
So when a cry for help comes, we respond.
Right.
What do you do when the response team needs help?